Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have another wonderful thrift haul. So I'm gonna start off with like maybe last week. You remember on our last video we talked about like me and my coworker Ruby were able to go to this like kindness event where one of the churches have like partner with like a kindness like organization, kindness meaning giving and like helping others. So that was in the east side of Detroit. So we went over there to figure out how they're doing this event because my friend and coworker Ruby is like she does that for her church. So she's trying to come up with like some fundraising, outreach, like things like that event. So we went over there to scout, and long and behold, at first I was like, I'm taking from people, but they want you to take because it's a kindness thing. You don't have to be a needy or whatever it is. So let me start out our thrifting adventure with that for you. But first, water. So here in Detroit, we have our first summer, and it's like over 100 degrees. So people are, there's nobody outside. Like literally, when in my street there are like kids in a couple of like houses, like but they're not out because like, oh my god, the midwestern people is not, they are not used to this kind of like weather. So we're all hibernating in, at least for me and my husband, we are hibernating in our 60-degree house. And I'm so grateful that because last week Wednesday it was like a crazy time because our air conditioning went out, but my husband was able to call someone and fix it. Thank you, whoever you are. So let me show you. So this was very interesting since we are coffee people. So you have like this fold and go coffee brewing. So I didn't quite open it on the site because there's just in the parking lot, in the parking lot, tables, and then blah blah. Ooh, it's still like it doesn't have a brand, but product of Costa Rica. So you know it's good because if you are a coffee lover, Costa Rica is one of like the places that like have good coffee. So it has something to do with like temperatures and whatnot. So oh god, it even has Costa Rica. So it could probably be potentially, so it's Papa's Pop www.papacoffee.net right there. So we appreciate your business. Any comments? Oh, pura vida. I like it. Okay, so it has Costa Rica, so that's cool. So it's probably a souvenir piece, but I'm okay with that. So it has like your pouch to put your beans. So let's see if I can open this with my press-on nails that I have been wearing for like the past, I don't know, 2 weeks now. So what it is though, this is fun for me and my husband to try. So you have your little like sock thingy majigger right here, and then it goes on top. Obviously you put your beans in here, and then your cup goes right there, or whatever your Papa Coffee done. That is so cool. So yeah, so I'm not quite sure though how the whole thing goes in terms of like, so it goes like this. So this thing right here, the fold part. Oh, okay. So you flap this. Honestly, people, there's instruction in the back, and Abby is just never ever follow instruction. You know that if you have been in my video. So this is how it works. It's more stable this way if you flap it the other way. So that is kind of neat. So if you're out and about, although a lot of places right now for Airbnb and everything and hotels also have like, you know, coffee things. So, but if you, did I break it? Maybe so. Maybe, yeah, I cracked it. I cracked it right here. Of course, they were old and I was like dumb. So, but I cracked it. Okay. It goes like that. So hopefully it didn't break. Please tell me it didn't break. Oh well. So that would be used in our travels. So our next travel would be at Nashville. Definitely not gonna need that, but or just around the house. The next thing that I got is this big thing right here. So again, everything is free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to donate. They are just really that kind of people. And then inside, I got these gorgeous paper coasters. And this just are stunning. They are quite the same, I think. Yeah, they are all the same prints. These are perfect if you are doing any sort of like paper product or paper crafting. These are gorgeous for like that, or you can use it for your planner. Comment down below if you would like me to see how I would use this. And please do comment so I know that someone is watching this instead of Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for letting me feel your love every week. And I appreciate you all coming in my corny channel and then supporting me. It means a lot for me because like this is just basically something that I like to do on the side. So, all right. So I also picked up these two doilies. You all know that I'm such a doily person. What am I not? And these are handmade, super gorgeous. So there's two, I picked it up. And then I'm obsessing about this. Why? Because like Crazy Lamp Lady was also obsessed about these like things. So, but you know what? I'm going to be using these now. Especially these. These are amazing coasters. And I have this live edge like table that my husband gave me that I'm destroying for the past 5 years or 6 that we have been here. And then we have like this like glass right here. This has like a little like hole right over there. So I'm not sure. This could probably be a pot of some sort. So, but I just like the glass. So I went ahead and picked that up. I don't know what originally is the purpose for it. And then we have this amazing like precious moment, and you all know I have scored this for $1, so to have in my collection. And then I missed a few pages of the coaster right here, which I'm gonna be putting in my stash. And then they have these gorgeous things right here. These are like needle point that I could do, and it's all in a bag. It's actually sealed. These are very these are crewel kits. So I haven't done any crewel project yet. I'm noticing now that the yarns are bigger, so that would be fun for me. Then I have this gorgeous embroidery kit right here, and hopefully everything is intact because it is open. So, but that would be awesome to do one day. So I picked that up. And then they have this milk glass right here. It doesn't have the cup or anything, but it's gorgeous. So I go ahead and pick that up. So that's in my thing. And then there's like a big tote right here because I had to put my stuff. So I'll show you later because I can't lift it up as of now. And if you notice, the plants are mostly out. And I say that because the plants in our bedroom are cleared out. The plants in our bathroom, there are still some in there. And these hanging plants right here, some of my, I have like these like split lift tops. Lift tops. Oh my God, I can't talk. So these I have to be careful with these because they don't like water, and the past few days they have watered, but they like to be dried, so they're gonna go out anytime now, maybe today. All right, so what I picked up are these gorgeous picture frame, folding picture frames, right, like this. Super nice. And then I had this one as well. And I wait till I pick it up. Nobody wants what I want, which is like, that's why it was a score for me. And I had this bronze one too, and you could see how old they are. So, and then there is no explanation for this. You already know. What would Linda say? Put a plant on that. And this one was a broken piece of some sort. And I think I broke it even more, because now the beak is broken in this part. Well, it is broken, but I could probably polish it. I just like the wood piece, so I'm gonna ask Autumn, but it's so sharp for Elliot. And then there's this piece. How gorgeous is this turnwood, right? So I'm not gonna use this outside. I'm definitely gonna keep this for when my plants come over inside. And then you have this bowl right here. This one was olive and thyme. So these are mass produced, but I love the grain, so I picked that up. Nobody is picking it up. And then there's this bronze frame right here, super heavy. I picked that up. And then this is the first thing that I saw. No one was interested in this Mexican Horacio Amano, like the region of the Origen, lead-free, Losa Poblano. So nobody cares about the Mexican pottery, but you all know that I do. So I went ahead and picked this up for free. All right. And then I also waited because you all know about this one. So, and it's fresh in the box. No one wants this. So you have the little saucer, trinket dish, and the little plate. So, yeah, Royal Rochester, England. You got that. Little closer look. And then this is the other side. And I was touching it to get interested, because you know how, like, have you ever been in a place like when you touch stuff, people like tend to be interested, and it happens to me quite a bit. It's quite annoying sometimes because I'm the type of person that would like to be left alone, but I guess I'm trying to help people. Like today I went to a like a fruit market, and this lady was like politely was asking me what that fruit that I was or what that vegetable that I was getting and how do I prep it. Of course I answered it. She was so sweet, but just sometimes I wanted to be alone. So I feel like this is like a toothpick holder maybe, and I'm starting to have like interest over makeup. Hence, you see that I have attended 2 events and I still have some probably makeup in my face that I do not know how to take off. And that is thanks to my friend Rasha and Muna that took the time and was patient with me to help me navigate Ulta. I don't know about you guys, but every time I go to Ulta, nobody wants to help me. No one even says hi to me. So I probably look like a type of person that does not probably will buy anything. Anyhow, I got this with the pattern and the scraps. These are the, oh, is that part of it? I believe that is part of that. So this is a crewel project. So this is just a very unique like little like embroidery hoop. And again, if you have been in my channel, you know that I'm a sucker for embroidery hoop, and I have several in my collection. Shocking, guys. Do you believe that Abby has several like embroidery hoop in her house? No way. All right, well, I do. And if you don't know, go back to the playlist so you can see all the hoarding things that I have, because people give stuff to me away too. I'm having a hard time letting go of stuff because it makes me happy. So anyways, this is almost done, you guys. So I figured this is it backwards? Yeah. Sorry. And I love the color green, of course, and I'm hoping that I can finish that. It looks to me that instead of doing it in cross stitch, crewel just means that you what do you call this? The pattern that you do is like straight line. But maybe not, because look at this. Maybe it's like different stitches. I don't know. But you know what? We're going to figure it out, because we're cool like that. So, another thing. This one, I did a dance with my friend Ruby. I told her that this is the best find that I've ever had. And honestly, this was from like a vintage store, and it is a very cute vintage apron. And if you have been in my channel, you all know that this is my jam, and I love it. And it looks like it's handmade. Another thing, no rhyme or reason. Oh, if you don't know, this would a plate would live in it. I'm not going to use it as soup. I'm actually going to start hoarding these type of like things, because I do have like a drill that my husband gave me, so I can drill holes on them if I wanted to. So, and then another nice like planter is this. I love the white. And then I contemplated, nobody likes it, so I got this like Mexican pottery. Look at the detail of like the hand painted stuff on that. Beautiful. And then I needed to carry my stuff, so I started off with like, I'm just gonna do this. But no, it turned out to be that basket or the bronze thing, and then this tote. So yeah, I was very happy, and I wanted to like start like helping them too, because like maybe the stuff that I'm so ready to give up, then I can give it to them. So the next thing, when I went over there, I found a Value World. It's also a thrift store. I never really find some cool stuff, but they got this. And this is why. This pottery piece is $3.13. And they don't have any discount that I know of. Or maybe they do, and I just don't know. So I should not probably say anything. So, but anyhow, that's what I picked up on that adventure with Miss Ruby. The next thing that I got is the regular Salvation Army stuff. So let's go and figure it out, guys. Hold on. Alrighty, so Salvation Army, let's see. We went there, me and my, oh no, I went there after work because I was looking for some shoes. But I did find some cute shoes, but I did not have to wear them. If you all know, in one of like the events that I have attended, so Thursday and Friday, and I'm super exhausted. I didn't really do much. I'm just a guest, so I just sit down and observe people, but it's draining to me. So I found this bag for $1. It's cute because I had to throw one bag, even though I own a ton of shopping bags. So I picked up for $3 because the color of the week is white. These really cute stilettos right here, and you can see like they are cushiony. They were originally $10. They are Vera Wing. So yep, I can put that on my arsenal since I get invited in like a lot of stuff these days. And then the next $3 shoes were so interesting. And let me show you. Oh no, I don't have to. So it's like $3. It was 10 before that. It was by Milankin, whatever that is. So it's kind of like this, but this is how it would look like. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? So for the right outfit, that will work out good. So for $3, yes please. So I have to feel bad if I don't like to see them anymore. Oops. Okay. All right, I forgot. So the next first dollar item that I found are this. And I believe this is like a trinket dish because there's 2 of them. Or, not sure if it goes like this way. All right, anyhow, it has like a cool pattern. I don't know exactly. There's no maker's mark for it. But I can't figure it out because see how like thick it is right here. And then it's thin right here. I don't know if both thick parts touches together. Because if are they the same? Yeah, the flowers are the same, but I've just never seen anything like it. So I thought it was cool, and I like the detail that it has gold on the side. They were $6 originally, but they were white tags, so they were $1. So yes, please. And then I love me some vintage, like back in the 80s, 90s now. But these are Guess jeans. I don't need any more jeans. This is $12 originally, but they were white, so I picked it up. And they are bootleg ones. So I believe that people are trying to dress up like back in the 90s, when that is actually my era. And I say era because, like, you know. Oh, and I found this piece super gorgeous, right? It didn't have a price, but I was gonna pay for it anyhow. It's a nice card holder, so, or anything else that might be used for that, like a little plate. Let's see if this plate will work. Probably not. Oh, see? That's pretty cool. But anyhow, she did not charge me for this one. She gave it to me for free. She just put it in my bag. And this is at 4th Street. This is what I'm talking about. If you're nice to people, they will be nice to you. I didn't expect that, but they have the capability to help you. So I also found this cute shorts. They're by Gap. I just love the print on it. They were asking $5, but they were $1. So, and then I found this cute little girl right here. I don't usually pick up knickknacks like this, but they're from 1987. Originally $4, but they were $1. I had to get $1. So, and I try to like get things that I use, but you know, sometimes that doesn't work out. That's why I have so many clothes. It's no secret I admire you, and it is by M&M something. I don't, these are not progressive, they're just distance wear, but the little girl is just so sweet. Look at that. So what do I do with my knickknacks? I actually put them in my plant arrangement, so might do that. And then the next thing that I got is I went to visit my friend over at St. Vincent de Paul this Friday because I left work early because, again, I have that event. So I scored a bunch of stuff. I was trying to get some shoes because I feel like I know I have like a potential win shoes, but I don't know. So, but anyhow, we have this. If you are familiar with this brand, I'm not sure. This is wired shape in your brim. Oh, so right there. And then it's Bruno Capillo. I don't know how much they oh God, $50, and I got it for $1.99 in my what do you call this? St. Vincent in the city over by Gratiot. We don't have hardware, so everything is $1.99. So I picked that up. And then I picked up this Stefano 65% wool, also $1.99. This is great for fall or winter. This is the material. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So that's that. And then what else did I got? I got this gorgeous shoes right here. This is vintage, Crown Vintage. So it's really super nice. They were $1.99. So, and then I got these shoes for option, and they were, what is this? This is by Aeropostale. Do they still exist? And they were $1.99 also. What else did I got from there? Oh, so every now and again there will be like hard goods or home goods per se, but for the most part they pull it out. So I have this jar right here. I'm not sure if it's flashed. I don't think it's flashed, but I have a matching one with a different top. So I figured, why not? And if I want to start dough, this is perfect. So, for your sour dough. And then, for shoes, I picked this up too. Yes, and this was also, these are Talbots. Have another Talbots that I got there too. Super gorgeous. $2. And then the bags were, I believe, 10 cents if I'm not mistaken, but maybe not. Maybe it was $2. Yeah, the bag on that store is always 10 cents. And look at this gorgeous piece right here. I don't think it's real leather or anything like that, but it doesn't smell like that. But I like it. It can be used as a hand like that, or like a crossbody. So, and the color is nice. What's the brand? It doesn't have a brand, but that's all right, because I'm not, sometimes I will brand, but other times not really. So for 10 cents, yes, please. Peace. All right, I love the hardware. It does have a little wear, but to me that doesn't bother me. To me that is like more like a what do you call this, character. So the next thing that I went at is Saturday. Oh no, Friday. I came to the venue a little too early because I guess my comprehension skill is like challenged. So my friends were a little late, or the people that I was going to the event was a little late. It was actually a Arabic shower, bridal shower, or they call it henna party. See how I said party. So I went over there, and then they're not there yet. So I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm thrifting. So I found a thrift store. It's by Southgate, and it's Salvation Army. I was all dialed up. You guys should have seen how people are looking at me. But the more that they look at me, the more that I stare at them back. So the first thing that I grabbed, well, not the first, one of the things that I grabbed is this gorgeous piece right here. It needs some oil for sure, but it's $5.99, and I paid the $5.99 because I think it's worth it to me because of these hooks right here. These are plastic by the way. And then you have this like drawer that, if you could see, it has compartments of some sort. And then if you close this, I like that, you have these drawers right here. You have 3 of them. So I want to organize my jewelry a little bit better, so I'm hoarding this. It doesn't have a maker's mark, but for $6, yes please. So the wood is very nice. I can just put some wood oil on that one. The next thing that I grabbed was this little piece right here. This is $2.99, but they are $1. So you all know that I am a sucker for these handmade scrapbooks. So I've never made one myself, but now I do want to make one. So, but yeah, look at that. Maybe I would make one for my best friend. She will get a kick. Her birthday is coming soon. So I am not a big fan of this, but you can keep this because like I told you before, you can turn this into like sticker book or whatever you want. But they have like a little nice sentiment. Darwin and Carol, yeah, they were married in June to, yep, right there. Super gorgeous. I love the color too. I've never seen them in that color, so nice. And then there were lamps. So I did not test this out. I probably should test it out. Would it be funny that we test it out in camera since we're already 30 minutes of this video? Thank you guys for still being in here if you made it. So there's a bulb, right? Let me see if it's secured. There's this thing. This one goes with this. Let's put the shade. All right, so you have your brass top, then you have your gold hardware, and then you have your teak. They were asking $16.99 for this baby. It could do a little bit better shade, but it's okay. The whole ensemble is like a trifecta of like vintage. So let's do this. I'm gonna try to plug it. Hopefully you guys are gonna be like a witness that I do not burn our house or get electrocuted for any shape or form. So let me see if I can do that. All right, moment of truth. No, it's not working. Lord help me not get electrocuted. Okay, so far so good. I'm still alive, guys. Oh, and it lit. How cute is that lamp? All right, so that's that. All right, there's another one. I don't think that this one will work out, but let's see. Look how vintage that is. So for $1, yes please. Do I need it? No, no. All right, so this one does not have any bulb, so I'm gonna have to switch that. But look at this piece, super gorgeous. And if you guys can see, no more plants, but I have that pottery right there, so I can put it, and I'm actually fixing it on the other side right there. So but these were $9.99 before, but they were $1. So fingers crossed. See, you can rewire them if I want to, but I don't because I don't want to. So hold on, let me get the bulb. Okay guys, here goes nothing. See how old that is? Trying to see if there's any open wire. Okay, I'm still alive. Ah! How gorgeous is that? And just so you guys know, both of the lamps have clips. So that is so neat. All right, so that was a score, and I've never been there. It's like 20 minutes away from my house. Would I go back? I don't know. I don't know. It stresses me out when I leave the city because of like traffic and I don't know. That's a different story. Anyways, another thing that I grabbed for $1 is this beautiful snowman hand blown piece right here. Saving this up for my Christmas tree. I just thought he was gorgeous. So, yep, pick that up. That would look good under the lights. So, they were $1.99 originally, but it was $1. And this is me rushing. And then I found this piece right here, which I might use for tea time tonight. It is $3.99, and it was a pottery mug. And the other piece was this gorgeous thing right here. This one I paid $3.99 full price. This is made in Poland, and if you guys see, it has a hole right here. So two things. You could use this as a vase, or you could use it as is. See how gorgeous that is. But these are intended for lamp. So these are lamp like things. So yeah. And then I finally made it to my regular route, which is the one over at 4th Street, and I saw my friend Carnisha, and I scored some stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys first what I scored at Verner Street. So first I got this like gorgeous handmade box right here. You all know I love handmade stuff. And then I got this box. Was originally $5, but they were $4, but they were $1. So I just like the little detail. These are perfect for like to put knickknacks, or if you want to give a gift to someone, that'd be a nice presentation for that. And then I got this Mimi for $1. It's a romper, super gorgeous. So can't wait to wear that. And my friend actually gave me this piece. She handed it over to me and thought of me. This is a crossbody bag. Super nice. It's a little bit longer with the leather strap than what I would like. But that's not a killer thing, because you could just like clip it. Like I have like a ton of like brooches that I can clip it with, or you can just tie it like so. So super nice like that. And then I found this 2-piece set right over here. This will be good for the bathroom, but I'm not gonna do it for my bathroom. I will probably use it like a little snack. I would use this as a teacup. They go together. I just love the detail right here, if you all can see. And then the flower, they're transfer wear. It doesn't have any markings. It was $8 for both the set, or it was $1. So see how gorgeous the snack plate is. It could be a trinket dish, like I said, but I'll treat it like for my tea time. That'd be great. So that's my thought process on that. And then she found this one for me too. She already knows my size. It's so hilarious. So this is high line, extra small, also a romper. Yep. So this will be good, like just a nice little dinner. So like the floral on that. And then I found this gorgeous piece right here for $1 too. So, and of course, we will put a plant on this one. This is by Studio Nova. So, I just like the fluted tulip looky one. And then I was so excited to find these. These are BCBG, which is my favorite designer. And it goes a little something like this. Yup, this is a nice summer wear, like the front part of that, and it's like a mini skirt, but it has like a really unique like bottom. So yeah, this one I paid full price, but she gave me a discount. I think she charged me $7 for it. So it was this nice belt right here with all those studs right there. This is Woodward. It was made in Taiwan. It's a medium. It's brand new. I paid, it was $8, but she gave it to me for, I think, 7. So I'm happy with whatever discount. And then this I could not resist. So I saw this one, and I am actually going to recreate this because my niece is getting married. So I will put their date right there, and it's a precious moment thing. It'll be a nice additional gift for the couple. I think it was so lovely. Nice. So yeah, originally I was gonna keep it for myself, but our wedding was like so boring just because we don't really like those kind of stuff. So, and then I found this like glass plate that I think matches my other plate from a couple of weeks ago. Such a nice serving plate for $1. And we have this big one right here. These are good cash plates for my plants. That's why I get them for $1. And then I visited my other friend. I keep forgetting her name, so I really have to figure it out. But the other names, the girl's name that gave me a discount was Nina. Thank you, Nina. All right, so I finally, guys, I'm so happy, found a hand or like a handmade quilt, and these were originally $16.99, and Mia, and it's a queen size, actually charged me $14 for it. So I'm very happy. I'm definitely excited to use this in our bedspread. I don't think that this is used, or maybe it is, because now I see stains. So I need to wash them so I can use it for our next bed collection, bed sheet rotation. So I didn't really get anything like $1 for there. So I paid 14 for that. And then this one, I couldn't resist. It says made in the Philippines. Before I even found out, I'm already attracted to that. So I paid the $3 for it. I didn't mind. And then this basket is just gorgeous. So I think it is an egg for eggs or whatever. But it is signed in the bottom right there. And they have a lining. So $3. And I need to oil this because it's kind of dirty. But I don't mind. Another favorite find is this piece right here. This is like an old like bathroom rug. Super nice right there. It doesn't match our bathroom, but it's still nice to me. They were $5, so I paid that. This was Andre Richard spring made, and this was, I don't know when it's made, machine wash, tumble dry. So I don't know anything about that. So but that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for all the love. Please comment down below if you would like me to do a tutorial. And I'm planning on doing some more cooking videos for you guys. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.